What's going on, collectors? Optical 20 here for another video preview, and I do apologize for my previous video. Apparently the audio, and thanks for pointing that out, because I don't listen to myself whenever I upload a video, so thank you for pointing out that the audio is kind of shut. I do apologize for that. So I just uploaded Batman, so I'm trying to separate them because I think there's something wrong with my mic. Well, I'll work on today, but for now I just want to give you my thoughts on this Joker. As you know, for anyone who watched my my collection video, 50% or 70% of my collection is from Dark Knight. So I have a great deal of respect to this franchise. I love it. This is what got me into this collecting scene, and I'm happy for those who didn't get Joker. I'm not gonna get this figure because I don't collect quarter scale, not because it's a bad figure or whatsoever. I think it's a great figure. I think it's a good figure. It's just that doesn't fit my collection. However, I'm still happy because I think this is a gauge for Hot Toys to see if they're gonna release Joker 3.0. Now I have Joker DX11. I'm happy with it. I think it's a terrific figure. If they stop making Joker, I'll be happy with it, regardless of what they say about the head sculpt or the coat and whatnot. Now, I know some collectors doesn't want recycling figures, but a lot of people wanted to have another Joker. And me, I know the value is high for Joker DX11, but it's I went to this collection thing not to make money. Now, if it's gonna please more people for them to make 3.0 and this is the gauge, I hope it does well. So for the sake of other people, maybe they will do another Joker, so they don't have to pay $500-600 for DX11 in the aftermarket. And I hope this one does well. With that being said, what I feel about this Joker, and I hope I don't offend anyone, because like I said, I do love the franchise and I want this to do well. I'm a bit underwhelmed with this release. I'm not saying it's a bad Joker. I still think it's an instant buy. I'm a bit underwhelmed because of the head sculpt. Now, it's a good head sculpt, but we've seen Adam Goose head sculpt. It's 2017. And times have progressed. When MMS 68 came out, and that is my second, I think, Hot Toys ever, I was impressed with it. And then DX01 came out, and then DX11, Bank Robber 2.0, where they did the repaint, and it was all good at that time. However, we've seen Adam Goose version, and that is an individual who was able to do almost a perfect Joker. Now, we know he's available because he was hired by Prime One Studios. Now, maybe they can't afford him. I don't know how Prime One can afford him and Hot Toys can't. Maybe they think that their sculptor is better. But now we got somewhere to compare this to. Unlike in MMS 68, we really don't have any platform. So when we saw MMS 68, even though it's so far from Joker, we were like, oh man, this is top notch, and then we got DX01, it got even better, and then DX11 was kind of close, but it's still not perfect. And then all of a sudden, here comes out of nowhere, we got Adam Goose, who's maybe not out of nowhere. I know he's been doing this for quite some time now, but it shocked everyone. It looks perfect, and now we got a roadmap, we got a blueprint for it. You got to do rooted hair, you got to do this and that, but they didn't go that route. I mean, I'm not saying this is a bad looking Joker. As a matter of fact, this is Adam Goose Joker. Look at that. That's close to perfection as you would get. If you don't know it was a toy, it's just a normal person, they would think that it's actually Ledger. With this guy, you can kind of tell it's a toy. But it doesn't mean it's a bad figure. I still think it's a must buy, especially for those of you who's collecting quarter scale. I know Enter Bay goes for a lot of money right now. This might go for around 500, maybe more, but who knows. But I still think it's better than Enter Bay in some ways. Enter Bay obviously has been released a while back, so they're gonna have some advantages with techniques and all that stuff. But overall, I think it looks better than Enter Bay. So for those of you who missed the Enter Bay, this is your chance, and I hope it does well. It's just that me having a DX11, if they come out with Joker 3.0, and let's say this is the exact Joker 3.0, you just shrink it down to 1/6 scale. Am I going to buy it? No. I'm not, because you know, there's nothing more to offer. I have DX11, and even if I do have DX11, if they come up with Joker 3.0 and it's gonna blow my mind away, I am totally gonna get it, because like I said, I love everything about Dark Knight. But with this head sculpt, I wish they would have made it a rooted hair, perhaps, because you don't do that for. I noticed that Hot Toys doesn't do it for male figures. But if you're gonna make any exception, and we've seen it time and time again, it works for Joker. It does work for him. It looks better when it's rooted hair. It's been proven. It's a fact. So they should have gone that route at least. But as is right now, it still looks terrific. Don't get me wrong. I think it's anyone who collects quarter scale should still purchase this one. I would even go as far as, even if you have Enterbay figures, you should get this one. I mean, it's easy for me to say, but you know, I'm not the one who's going to spend it, but I think it looks terrific. I'm a bit underwhelmed. I'm not even disappointed. I'm just underwhelmed with the head sculpt, because I thought it was going to be better. I actually think this paint sculpt right here is better, the paint job, than the actual, you know, head sculpt. I like the smudged makeup, the not so white faced. I don't know. It's just me. It just screams Ledger Joker compared to this one. But it's still, regardless of what I say, it's still a terrific figure. But if you're going to purchase this, I'm going to put the link down below. If I were you, I'd take this at Big Bag, because I can imagine the shipping of this guy is probably going to be $40–50 because it's a big figure. So thank you for listening to me, and I'll see you next time.